Hey there guys, surprise surprise, from now on I'm gonna be narrating the tournament matches. I'm gonna try and make sense of what these people are doing and maybe explain what they're doing to you and make these videos more entertaining to watch altogether. This battle is between... crap. I think KingFrozt and Mannykip. Yeah, I think it's them. Anyway, KingFrozt I believe is the one closest to the screen, so he's the one with the Mew, and Mannykip is the one with the Staraptor, who uses U-turn, gets some super effective damage in, switch out to Latias. Mew sets up Stealth Rock. That's the thing with Mew. All TMs, all tutor moves, you never know what it's gonna do next. It's definitely got the potential to really surprise you with some of its moves. Anyway, he takes Mew out and brings in Gardevoir. Okay, it's a fairy, so if Latias was going for a dragon move, that's a pretty good switch in. It said he goes for a Calm Mind. I'm guessing maybe he saw the switch coming or didn't think Mew was going to be able to do much to Latias. But it's a pretty good move. That Moonblast though, I wonder how much it's going to do. Because it is a +1, oh that's actually not that bad. Also, he didn't Mega Evolve the Gardevoir. So that's unusual. He goes for Psyshock. Does he not have any moves that hit Gardevoir neutrally, I wonder? He probably has Dragon Pulse and Psyshock and Calm Mind, but then what could the fourth move be? Anyway, Mannykip switches out into a Azumarill, takes the Moonblast rather well. I must say, better than the +1 Latias did. Though that's probably because it was weak to Fairy. Anyway, he gets Gardevoir out of there, because Gardevoir does not stand up well to physical hits. The Mew does. I'm guessing it's a max HP and defense Mew. It's apparently, yeah, knockoff. It's definitely some sort of walling variant or stall or whatever. Assault Vest Azumarill. Not entirely sure. Well, I guess it could work. I mean, Azumarill doesn't really need to use any support moves ever. Except for maybe Belly Drum or something. Goes for Aqua Jet. Mew lives with 1 HP. That's hysterical. And he transforms. That is pretty nifty. Because when Mew was pretty much done his job, set up Stealth Rocks and maybe knock some stuff off, he would just transform into the enemy and get a whole new moveset to work with. That's pretty cool. I've never ever seen anyone run a Mew with Transform. He gets a little bit of damage in with the Aqua Jet before the other Aqua Jet kills off the Mew, so that's a bit of a bummer. No more Mew action. Out comes Gengar. I don't think Gengar's going to take that Aqua Jet very well, though. Well, that's actually pretty good. I mean, it's a Gengar. And I'm pretty sure that's a max attack Azumarill, because is there any reason not to run max attack on your Azumarill? Anyway, Azumarill dies. Rotom comes in. I suppose Gengar is still going to be faster, although it's not going to be able to one-hit KO. Rotom is just too bulky for that, and the Hydro Pump is definitely going to take out Gengar. So far I'd say it's a pretty even match. Both sides have lost 2 Pokemon each, I think. Brings in the Gardevoir again with the Levitate. And goes for the Moonblast. The Gardevoir just outsped a washing machine Rotom, so it's obviously scarfed. So that's good to know. Cabbage. Cabbage is a Mega Venusaur. Or a regular Venusaur, but it's probably going to Mega Evolve because who uses regular Venusaur? Gardevoir gets out of there, fearing the Sludge Bomb, I'm guessing, brings in Charizard. Not really the best Pokemon to take an incoming Sludge Bomb, I'm guessing. But anyway, it is a Mega Venusaur, so I was correct there. And he goes for Sleep Powder. That's also a pretty decent move. I don't recall whether KingFrozt had a Grass type on his team or not. Anyway, Charizard's asleep now. It still manages to Mega Evolve despite being asleep, and it's a Mega Charizard X. So this is going to be an interesting confrontation here. Because Mega Venusaur can do some damage to Charizard. Leech Seed, okay, that also works. But once Charizard wakes up, I'd say Mega Venusaur is pretty screwed. Yes, it has thick fat, but that can only do so much. I mean, the Leech Seed will definitely help whittle down Charizard. And then he goes for Sludge Bomb, start piling on the damage. That's really not all that great. It's a Mega... I don't know how much Charizard's defense increases when it Mega evolves, but I still don't think Mega Charizard X is the bulkiest thing ever. But he does go for Roost, so maybe he's some sort of bulky variant. I mean, it's possible. It gets Will-O-Wisp. I guess you could somehow make it into some sort of physical wall. He goes for Dragon Claw. Probably doesn't want to lower his own HP with Flare Blitz even further. And hell, maybe because of the thick fat Dragon Claw might be the stronger option anyway. But Mega Charizard is pretty much about to go down here. So I don't know why he didn't go for Roost there. Because I think he would have definitely been able to survive another Sludge Bomb plus Leech Seed. Just kind of keep on stalling. I mean, sure, he's not gaining anything with it because the Venusaur is not losing HP. But still, thick fat, that could, at least that's more useful than Levitate is. The Venusaur obviously fears a Psychic move, so he brings in Latias. Although it doesn't have much HP remaining, so it might still go down to this, especially because it's Psy Shock, not Psy Kick. It's Latias' way weaker physical defense, and it does indeed go down. So, haven't really been keeping count. Who's winning at this point? I think it's still fairly even. You know, a Staraptor comes in. Intimidate. No Reckless Staraptor. And the Staraptor goes for Brave Bird. I'm going to assume that that means the Staraptor is also Scarfed. Because I think Scarfed Gardevoir will outspeed non-Scarfed Staraptor. If it outsped the Rotom, it's definitely going to outspeed the Staraptor. In comes a Azumarill. And doesn't go for Aqua Jet. That's what I would have gone for. I mean, what Azumarill doesn't have Aqua Jet? Priority is like everything in the metagame these days. But instead he goes for Waterfall, and that will take out the Staraptor. Easily. So, Mannykip doesn't have much Pokemon remaining now, I think. He does still have the Mega Venusaur, though. That pretty much deals with Azumarill pretty well. The only thing Azumarill really has that can hit it super effectively is Ice Punch, but then again, thick fat, so he goes for Sleep Powder, though, puts Azumarill to sleep. And Giga Drain. Okay, so we've got Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, Sludge Bomb, and Giga Drain. Those are pretty decent moveset for Mega Venusaur. Might want to somehow put Synthesis in there, you never know. But instead of what? Anyway, Weavile comes in, and look at that hideous color scheme. Goes for an Ice Punch, doesn't do that much. Thick fat at work. And then the Sleep Powder. Could Mannykip be performing a comeback here? Is the Weavile... Actually, that might be KingFrost's last Pokemon. Although, did the Gardevoir go down? Weavile is almost taken up by the critical Sludge Bomb. And Mega Venusaur goes for another Sludge Bomb. Takes out Weavile. Still with the hideous colors. And that's a wrap. Mannykip wins. When did Gardevoir go down? Was I not paying attention? Oh well, see you next time.